Hello, Barendipitous here with another video for the board game shelf, and here I'm basically showing off all the different sets of just normal playing cards that we have. First of all, these are just like normal little playing cards that just happen to be small and like Christmas Mickey kind of thing with its own little tin. I like that. But yeah, these are all playing cards with like various different like kinds. There have been other like I'm kind of a sucker for like good looking playing cards. I don't gamble. I'm not a magician or anything. I did try to take up cardistry where you try to like do cool like things with like cards and all that, but I don't know. I go off and on with it. But anyway, we have this this set of Labyrinth cards because my wife loves that movie. And I mean, I have watched it multiple times, and I do enjoy it as well. My wife loves this movie. So yeah, Labyrinth, this just has, still like screenshots of various various characters from the movie. There's that. Oops. Let's see if I can get it back in there. I like that the Joker is like the playing card shaped doors or whatever in Labyrinth. That's that. So I've had this for a long time. You can see it's very well used. Like it's very, very worn on the edges. I used this as a prop for one of my Dungeons and Dragons characters a number of years ago. I made a gambler cleric named Barendipity, and yes, that is the source behind my gamer name, Barendipitous. But I just really love these cards. These steampunk cards, like this has this beautiful design. They just like these cards are like very slippery and they feel very nice as well. And so I kind of use this as a prop for that D&D character. But yeah, and I have tried things like cardistry and whatever. Like a very simple trick is something like this. If I can still do it, yeah, like that. Like that's a very simple thing of like that's a very simple cut trick. Yeah, like that. There's obviously like with cardistry they do all kinds of like elaborate things and everything. But anyway, I think cardistry is cool. And this is like a really nice set of cards that I like to use to practice that for. And yeah, it was a very fun prop for my gambler cleric in that one D&D campaign where I made Barendipity. So yeah, this set of cards, though old and like the box is ratty, the cards are still in excellent condition, and I'm very happy to have them. We have this because my wife is a fan of Iron Man, so you can see it has some classic comic book images of Iron Man, like fairly old school images. So you got like different comic book panels and stuff, just Iron Man in general. We've had this for quite a while. But yeah, it's kind of neat, kind of cool. I like that. We're not like huge Marvel fans or anything. We definitely were huge MCU fans up until Endgame. But yeah. Okay. This is one of my absolute favorite decks of cards that we own, and I probably am not going to use it very much because I want this to be in as pristine condition as possible. This is an escape map, essentially. This is a World War II commemorative map deck. I don't know if it's exactly a replica per se, but this is inspired by the original map decks that allowed escaping prisoners to find their way to safety. So the way that it worked is that each of these playing cards, so these playing cards have like, you can see has stuff like written and printed on it, right? And there's a little bit of explanation there. And the way that it works is if you lay out the cards like this, then it makes a map. I'm not gonna do that. There's a lot of cards here, but you can clearly see that if you like, I guess it is kind of hard to read a little bit, but if you put it all together, then it makes a map. And that's, I guess, as far as I can tell, like in World War II, like prisoners of war or like basically hid their maps in a deck of cards so they could like play with the cards and whatever, or still like basically have a map without being caught having a map to plan out their escape, essentially. This is another like just really cool looking deck of cards that also feels really good. I just love this beautiful design here. Another slippery set of cards that I really like for practicing cardistry and stuff like that. Yeah, there's that. And again, I haven't practiced cardistry in a long time, but who knows? Maybe I'll like try to pick it up again sometime in the future. I don't know. There's just so many cool things in the world, and I have a hard time sticking to like one hobby or whatever sometimes, or one interest sometimes. And here is a deck of cards that basically gives facts and stuff about the American Revolution. I think I purchased this a while back at a gift shop in like, might have been in Boston or Washington D.C. or something like that. And this deck of cards isn't as interesting as I thought it would be because I was expecting like more art on the cards and stuff. But it does talk more about the various like battles of the Revolutionary War, and I think that's cool. But yeah, and they just kind of have like little bullet points and things in there. I don't know if there's like a separate game or anything that goes along with these cards. Oh yeah, yeah. Shuffle the deck and deal 4 cards, one at a time, face down. Place the remainder. Blah blah blah. Player to dealer's left begins by calling on any other player for a card that will help complete a book of which he or she holds, one or more cards. If the player called upon has the desired card, gives it to the caller, who continues calling until he fails to receive another desired card. Blah blah blah. Yeah, there's 13 books of 4 each. So, oh, okay. I think what might be happening here is that so each card has like a snippet of information up here. And then there is a heart card that has this bit of information, a diamond card with this information, and a club card with this information that will go with this spade card. Is it the 5 by any chance? Let me see here. Let me try to find a 5. Military history, cool, all right. Here we go. Is this one of them? The 5 of hearts. Yep, it is. In a surprise move, Washington snuck away from Trenton during the night and marched his army north to attack Cornwallis's rear at Princeton. Yeah, there we go. Cool, that's neat. I didn't realize there was a little sort of mini game built in. That is kind of cool. Anyway, those are our decks of playing cards that we don't use very much because, again, we have lots of just different games, but it's kind of cool to have this nice little neat collection of playing cards that I can use to like practice cardistry if I want to, or just kind of like to show off a bit, and different flavors and fandoms of cards. I like that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, all the best.